Identifying social interaction or need from handwriting. How social tendencies appear on the page when you write. These patterns don't describe who someone is so much as giving an indication of how they tend to manage contacts and friends. There's some writing, and it's going to show a loner, someone who needs and likes time on their own. And for this entire video, we're going to look at the strokes that go below the baseline, so the tails on G and Y we see there. These ones just have a line that goes down. There's a hook on the bottom on some, but we won't bother about that just now. The point is they just go down, they don't return to the baseline with a loop. So downward strokes that just go down and stay down belong to the loner. This person really needs and enjoys to be on their own. The second one is clannish, and you'll notice here the strokes have a little loop, a little hook on the bottom, a very tiny knot of a loop. It doesn't go back up to the baseline, it's just a little loop at the bottom. And this is clannish, and clannish means just what it sounds like. People will stick to their own clan, probably their family, but if they don't have a birth family, it'll be some other kind of close connection group that they stick to. And next we see selective. And that shows in very narrow loops. There are loops there and they do go back to the baseline, but they're very narrow. And this is someone who, just as the name would suggest, is selective of their friends. Probably friends who have something in common with them in some way. They don't just have friends, all different types in the big wide world. They tend to stick with friends who have something very much in common with them. So that's a narrow loop for selective. And the last one is a big wide loop, and that is someone who enjoys people. They like all different types of people. The downward stroke means change, the wide loop means variety. So these people like change and variety in their relationships, in their friendships. Look for these strokes in everybody and anybody's writing. A quick peek is all it takes to identify these traits. It's informative and it's also fun. They're visible at a glance, and they quietly change how people are understood. They're easy to spot now you know what to look for, and that recognition can make a real difference in how easily you understand people.